show, Networking Arizona, for over 10 years, and I've helped thousands of people do just that. Book a spot on my show to get the word out about what you do. Call me at 602-228-4629 or visit my website, networkingarizona.net. Networking Arizona, heard every Tuesday and Friday, 3 to 5 p.m. Networking, it makes a difference.
I feel like having some church up in here.
Victorious Bible Study, discussing living to your full potential in all aspects of life, including family, personal, financial, and relationships. With your host, Clancy Siganoff, every Monday night at 9 p.m. here on KFNX.
The information and opinions you hear on this radio show are those of the host, guests, and callers, and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of KFNX, its affiliates, management, or advertisers.
Arizona. I'm Bob Miller, licensed massage therapist, therapeutic massage, trigger point specialist, and pain management specialist with New Serenity Massage. Here with you every Friday at 9 p.m. on Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX. Today's topic is pain management with therapeutic massage and trigger point therapy. We also have a special guest today, is Nicole Pida. She is an equine massage. She takes care of horses as well as people, and we'll be talking more with her later, but she's going to be in studio with us the whole show here. I'm glad to have her.
Hi.
Hey, how you been?
Good. Very busy.
Yeah, great. Nicole and I were actually in massage school together back in the day. It was a lot of fun. I don't know, we'll probably come up with some kind of weird stories about massage school.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have a lot of fun.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my main topic of my show is basically, I want to get the point across that a lot of pain issues that people think that they have to live with can be fixed with therapeutic massage and the trigger point therapy sessions that I do. I've really just had amazing results with headaches, migraine headaches, chronic back pain people have suffered with for years and years, decades even. And people have been on pain pills for all this time, and pain pills are not the answer. Pain pills generally do more harm than good, mainly because you have an injury, and pain is your body telling you, hey, if you move this way and it hurts, that means you're going to injure it even worse. If you're on pain pills, you don't feel that you're injuring it worse. So a simple strain in a muscle can easily become a tear in the muscle or a tendon. And then you're really in for some major pain for a long period of time. I pulled up some statistics. I mentioned them last week again, that pain drugs are the second largest pharmaceutical class globally after cancer medications, and approximately 80% of the global opioid supply is consumed in the United States. America only makes up 5% of the world's population, and we are eating up 80% of the opioids on the planet. I mean, if anybody can't see that's a problem, I can't understand how you couldn't. It really is unfortunate. It also goes on, the article I was reading about talks about how a lot of time doctors overprescribe. They don't warn people about the potential addictive properties of these medications. And in 2015, there was about 300 million prescriptions written for pain pills. I mean, the population of the United States is 329 million. And that's every man, woman, and child in our country. And that's kind of like a bottle of pill in everybody's hands. And it's really easy to get a lot of these issues fixed if you see a qualified massage therapist that understands the nervous system and especially trigger point therapy like myself. Because trigger point therapy is a nice, gentle, passive way of releasing the knots in the muscle. We all have knots in the muscle. If you stick your hand on the side of your neck right now and feel up and down on those muscles, you're probably going to feel some bumps in those muscles. Those are trigger points, and those are right on a set of nerves that goes all the way down your arm. Real common is people think they have carpal tunnel syndrome because they have pain in their wrist and their thumb and first two fingers get tingly or go numb. And that is the exact symptoms of carpal tunnel syndrome, but it's also the exact symptoms of thoracic outlet syndrome, which is something that we can easily, as therapists, can fix by working on the neck muscles. Because you got three main muscles on the side of your neck, the scalene muscles. Right between those muscles is the four main nerves that run down your arm. And right between your clavicle bone and the first rib is the vein, the artery, and the nerve. So these muscles get tight. They're pulling your rib cage up, and it's pinching off the blood flow and bothering the nerves. And people end up getting surgery that don't need it. So it's pretty scary stuff. And a lot of this can really be fixed, sometimes in just one session. It's really amazing. I'm really wanting to spread the word about this. Personally, I have 3 different locations that I can work on people. I have a office in Peoria, my main office in Goodyear. I'm going to be scheduling appointments out there on Wednesdays, and in Central Phoenix at Urban Wellness. It's a fantastic wellness location that I have an office I can use there to work on people. And I just really want people to understand that don't just take the word of a doctor or something. Do some research, check it out, because there's 4 categories I found of people in our lives that whatever they say we take has to be the truth. And that's our parents, our teachers, our doctors, and in a lot of cases, clergy. People, you don't doubt those people. All our lives we've been, told things by these people, and no matter what they tell us, we take it as fact. And we don't doubt them, we don't question them. And that's what life's about, is you gotta question the answers. And pain management is one of the big ones that I've found in the years that I've been doing massage needs to be questioned, because the pills aren't doing any good, and the conditions that people are told, hey, you're going to have to live with it. I'm finding out, hey, you don't have to live with it. Come get a massage. So let's see what we're going on here. It is surprising to me some of the stuff that you wouldn't think massage could do. Most people think of massage as relaxation, nice, fluffy, flower behind the ear, hot stones, aromatherapy and stuff. But one of the ones that really amazes me is peripheral neuropathy. I've been actually had about, a dozen people so far that did not tell me when they got on the table that they had no feeling in their foot or their leg below the knee. Most of them were people who had cancer and gone through chemotherapy. And when I'm doing the massage, I get on their leg and I feel a whole bunch of knots in the muscle, because that's just the way I do massage. When I start massaging, I do a warm up, basic Swedish, and then I start feeling the fibers of the muscle, and I can feel what's going on. And as soon as I find a knot, I put a little bit of pressure and release it. And I find on these people's legs, it's like, wow, you have a lot of knots that I normally don't find on people. This is strange. I go, let me go ahead and release these. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, I got feeling back in my foot. And I'm like, how long has your foot been numb? Some people told me 10 years, 14 years, 16 years, 20 years, that they had no feeling in this leg. That's why they didn't bother telling me. They're used to it, and they didn't think I could do anything about it. And it restored the feeling in the leg. I had a lady with asthma just a couple days ago, and I was thinking probably nothing I could do for asthma. And it turns out that the muscles between the ribs, the intercostal muscles, were extremely tight on her. And it was keeping her her ribs from expanding with her lungs. When she'd inhale, her lungs couldn't fully inflate, because so many years of having asthma and that fear of, an asthma attack could be deadly. Her body, her mind, her subconscious was just instinctively tightening the muscles between the ribs, because that was to protect the lungs. That's what your rib cage mainly is for, is protecting the organs, protecting the lungs. So she got very, very tight muscles there, trigger points. I released them, she could start breathing better. It was just amazing to me. But yeah, I mean, check out, if you don't want to come to me, call around and ask specifically, do you have someone who is a trigger point specialist? Because only if they're confident enough to be a specialist are they probably knowledgeable enough to help you with what's going on. And let's see, when we return, we're going to talk more about pain management and hear some of Nicole's stories, possibly, of interesting clients she's worked on and pain that she's gotten rid of, and probably just some fun stories from massage school, things that's happened to us. And we will be back in just a few minutes.
Take a chance, on the first in line. Take a chance, honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. If you need me, let me know. Gonna be around. If you got no place to go, when you're feeling down.
I'llFixYou.com. Therapeutic massage with trigger point therapy. This is real lasting pain relief. Regular massage is great, feels good, great for the body. But trigger point therapy corrects the problem that's causing the pain at the source, even decades-old pain. Headaches, back pain, migraine, sciatic pain, and so much more. Safe, natural, and gentle, half the price of the big chains, only $50 per hour. Go to I'llFixYou.com.
Every day, men and women from communities across this nation serve as Reserve Citizen Airmen.
I am proud to defend our nation.
Proud to be part of a team that helps make a difference.
I am proud to be part of something larger than me and to serve my country.
We celebrate those who have served and those who are proudly serving in the Air Force Reserve. Our mission is to fly, fight, and win in air, space, and cyberspace.
I am proud to be, and I am proud to protect.
Proud to serve in the U.S. Air Force Reserve.
Cyber fraud, malware, ransomware, spoofed emails, spear phishing emails, stolen or leaked passwords, social engineering. These terms represent real and critical threats to your business. Do you know what they all mean? Do you know how to protect your business from them? IS Outsource definitely knows how. For over 25 years, hundreds of businesses have depended on the experienced, certified professionals at IS Outsource. We offer prompt, on-site service, rapid remote support with our US-based help desk, and even 24/7 monitoring, all with no contracts. Experience happy, productive, and supported computing today. Use the promo code RADIO and get a free, no-obligation on-site security assessment and report for your business performed by a local, friendly, and knowledgeable IS Outsource professional. Contact IS Outsource at 602-737-1000 or isoutsource.com, 602-737-1000 or isoutsource.com.
Get to know the locals behind local businesses, Saturdays at 3 p.m. The Phoenix Network, broadcasting live July 14th from North Mountain Brewing Company in Sunny Slope. Hear Candy Berkner Fragoso tell their story, Purium distributor Allison Rand, Your Contract Shop founder Megan Porth, and others as they tell their stories. The Phoenix Network, sponsored by Local Motive Marketing, Saturday, 3 p.m. Broadcasting live July 14th from North Mountain Brewing Company in Sunny Slope.
Hi, the Charlie Gracie Radio Show is broadcasting live on Mondays at 11 a.m. from Phoenix, Arizona on 1100 a.m. KFNX Independent Talk. And we're streaming live online at the same time. Our show provides you with information from all types of businesses that will be calling in, along with professionals in a variety of different backgrounds. Tune in and join us on Mondays at 11 a.m.
Welcome back to Pain Management Arizona. I'm Bob Miller, licensed massage therapist, therapeutic massage, trigger point, and pain management specialist with New Serenity Massage. Here with you every Friday at 9 p.m. on Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX. Just want to give a shout out to my sponsor, Vape It Up Vape Shop, Arizona's premier vape shop and lounge, just off the southeast corner of Cave Creek and Greenway in Phoenix. Wide variety of high-quality juices and products, friendly, knowledgeable, experienced staff. You can find them on Instagram and Facebook at Vape It Up AZ. Like and share on Facebook for exclusive product details. The website is vapeitupaz.com. And we are talking about therapeutic massage, trigger point therapy, and the benefits of pain management, not just relaxation massage. I'm here with Nicole Pida, a good friend of mine, a former classmate. And we were going to talk a little bit about headaches and migraines. Nicole, is that a big complaint that you get a lot?
Yeah, that's one of the main complaints. The other one is just neck and shoulders. But yeah, migraines are probably number one. And usually that's what the thing that you were talking about with the medications and the headache medications, it just masks that. And then the clients that I get, they've been taking these medications, nothing seems to work, or they come back. And then when you work on them, you're able to restore that blood flow that actually is able to go back up into their brain, open up some blood vessels, and they don't have that migraine or that headache anymore.
Yeah, it's really amazing. I think I mentioned last week I had that one client that had come into one of the places I had worked doing massage. I had seen I was requested. 3 months earlier, I'd worked on her for migraines. When she came in, I asked, how's the migraine situation been? And she said, since you worked on me, I've had no migraines, one slight headache once, and I've thrown away all my main pain meds or all my migraine meds.
Yeah.
Not saying I suggest that's throwing away any pills doctors tell you to take.
Oh, yeah.
Check with your doctor.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah. And then another thing is the upper traps, because those are the muscles that, lifting and pulling, turning your head side to side. That's where all the stress is located as well. So whenever all that gets tightens up your shoulders, your shoulder blades, underneath the shoulder blades, and it just travels up into your neck and your neck muscles. And that's where everything gets tight. And then the trigger points form.
Yeah, exactly. I just had to straighten my back. I caught myself slouching again and dropping my shoulders. That's one of, because we naturally tend to just start raising your shoulders up. I always tell people it's that fight or flight instinct left over from the caveman days, and the body just is back in the caveman days. The only time you were thinking a lot was when there was danger around. And so the body tightens muscles just halfway. So you're ready to run away or climb a tree or get in a fight with a bear. And now modern day, we don't have those dangers, but we are thinking all the time. We have computers and cell phones and jobs and relationships and driving.
Yeah.
And so our shoulders, all of a sudden we're wearing our shoulders like earrings and not even realizing it. And we're spending our entire day with our muscles halfway flexed. And that's causing the fibers in the muscle to start getting stuck in that tight position, stopping blood flow. And then the knot gets, more tiny knots. Each knot's smaller than the head of a pin, but then you get clusters of them.
Yeah.
And that's right on a nerve. The nerves are weaving in and out of the muscles. Thus, it's going to be sending that signal up into your head, and you're going to get headaches, migraine type headaches. And it's funny because of all the people I've worked on that had migraines and took medication, they all said, yeah, I take medication, but it doesn't really work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that the answer you get all the time too?
Yeah. Or it's, they take it and then it doesn't work. So they stop taking it. And it's the same thing. It's just like a weird circle, or they'll take it. It'll work for a little bit, and then it just won't solve the problem.
Yeah. Oh, they upped my dosage.
Yeah. Or they get a heavier dosage, which doesn't help either.
Yeah. One of the big complaints I get too is, I take this migraine medication, but it causes dry mouth. So I take this other medication for the dry mouth, and that causes diarrhea. And so I have to take this other medication, and that causes something else. So they're on like 6 different medications because they're of one condition. It's just insanity. It's just this vicious cycle of medications. And if you ever look at the list of side effects for any of these medications, they got the website that you can pull up a list of side effects for a medication. And it's like some of them are 10 pages long.
Right.
The same medication will cause both constipation and diarrhea. It's like, okay, let's see, that don't work, but I mean, the dependence on medication is just really through the roof. And I know a lot more people these days are looking to more natural cures for things. And, thank goodness that the government has stepped in with the opioid restrictions now, only a 5-day supply, or you got to go back to talk to the doctor, and they're required to refer people out to people like ourselves or acupuncture or, other types of therapies. And it's just really a fantastic thing that we're doing that. I just hope more people realize that there is help out there, people like myself. And, a lot of places can be expensive getting regular massage. But like I say, ask questions, and, ask if somebody, when you call to book an appointment, if you want trigger point work done by a qualified trigger point therapist, specialist, ask them, do you have somebody that specializes in trigger point? And if they give you an answer, oh yeah, all our therapists know how to do trigger point, say, no, I want somebody that is confident in calling themselves a specialist, because I want somebody that really knows what they're doing.
Yeah. And a lot of clients of mine have actually, they've told me that their doctors are starting to refer them out to massage therapists, either some that they know or some that they work with, before they actually give them a medication for a minor issue like that.
Yeah, that's
which
great.
is really, really good.
Yeah, it really is. I have 2 chiropractors that I actually work on, both of them as well, because I can't imagine doing chiropractic. Because that, the positions they got to put you in, to, put themselves in to work on you. That was one of our big focus points for learning when we were in massage school, is our own body mechanics, how to hold my own body, how to, do everything the correct way so I don't injure myself.
Yeah.
And I've actually just really incorporated that into my whole life, because anytime I do something, it's like, hey, that's not real comfortable doing that. I know now that's my body telling me, hey, you're on the verge of straining something here.
You might want to change.
It's something as simple as just moving your feet a couple steps.
Oh, yeah.
It's like takes 1 second instead of turning your upper body and reaching for something, to go ahead and just move your feet, reach it, grab it, then move your feet back.
And keep your back straight and not letting your head hang down.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And the cell phones are going to keep us in business the rest of our lives.
Yes, they are.
Which, it's kind of self-defeating, but I always tell the people, when you're staring at your cell phone, hold your cell phone about I'm pointing over at a friend of ours sitting over there looking down at her cell phone. Hold your cell phone around shoulder level so you can look at it with your eyes instead of bending your head down to look at it. And, if you work on a laptop, like I got a laptop in my office and it's sitting on a stack of books, and I have an external keyboard and an external mouse I picked up for like under $10 for both of them. And so I plug those in, my hands are at the right level. I'm not bending down. And then I'm, not getting all these knots in my neck.
Yeah.
Because I've had a hard time finding anybody that can do what I do and work my knots out. I have to, and it's really hard to work on myself too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You can never really work yourself. So.
Yeah. It's kind of rough because you're flexing the muscles that you're trying to work on while you're trying to do it. So it just doesn't quite work.
There was something, another funny thing was that, with all the ergonomic, type of desks that they have now that certain companies have. There was a client that came in and she actually had the opposite problem because she was standing too much at a ergonomic friendly desk. So she was having more lower back pain and more pain in her hamstrings as well, because her low back was pulling up on the glute muscles. Glute muscles were pulling up on the hamstrings.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, there's no happy medium. I mean, you can get up and down and walk, which would probably be the best. But if you're sitting too much, you're going to have problems. If you're standing too much, you're going to have problems too.
Yeah, it's definitely for sure. And that's why I even recommend people do stretching if you have a desk job, if you're sitting at a desk, not just for construction workers or people that do hard labor. Find some stretches online. You can go to my website, go to stretchinginfo.com. That takes you right to my stretching chart page. Find some stretches that work for you, that feel comfortable. It's got a good, shows exactly what area the muscles are working. And, just do some stretches before you start your day. Well, it's like somebody, I'll do that when we come back. But I am Bob Miller. This is I am a pain management specialist with New Serenity Massage. When we return, we're going to talk more in depth with Nikki about equine massage. So if you know anyone that owns horses or likes horses or works with horses, send them a text, call them, tell them to tune in, because we're going to find out about equine massage coming up after this. And visit my website at painmanagementarizona.com for more information. You're listening to 1100 KFNX, Independent Talk.
There are some changes in
No
Hawaii.
fake news. Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX.
Hurricane Lane has been downgraded, but is still dangerous. Forecasters say Hawaii is no longer expecting a direct hit, but the islands are still not in the clear. Officials are now concerned over the amount of rain that will be dumped by the slow-moving system. The Central Pacific Hurricane Center says the islands are suffering from catastrophic flooding, and they expect it to intensify over the weekend.
Senator John McCain has discontinued medical treatment for his brain cancer. His family made the announcement Friday, indicating the end is near for his long and remarkable life. Tesla CEO Elon Musk says investors have convinced him that he shouldn't take the company private, so the firm will remain on the public stock markets. Wall Street ended a week of milestones with a few more on Friday. The benchmark S&P 500 closed at an all-time high. I'm Bart Necker.
From the KFNX WeatherBug Weather Center for tonight, partly cloudy skies with a slight chance of a shower, maybe a thunderstorm, low around 81. For your Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 101, just a 10% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Again, a 10% chance on your Saturday night, partly cloudy, low 81. I'm Tim Livingston from KFNX.
Currently in downtown Phoenix, it's 93 degrees.
I'llFixYou.com. Therapeutic massage with trigger point therapy. This is real lasting pain relief. Regular massage is great, feels good, great for the body. But trigger point therapy corrects the problem that's causing the pain at the source, even decades-old pain. Headaches, back pain, migraine, sciatic pain, and so much more. Safe, natural, and gentle, half the price of the big chains, only $50 per hour. Go to I'llFixYou.com.
It's a great time of year to be outdoors, enjoying local streams and rivers. We assume these waters are safe and clean, but for the most part, no one knows. That's a problem, one we can do something about. The Isaac Walton League of America can help us get started, from stream cleanups to simple water quality tests. Visit iwla.org/radio today. That's iwla.org/radio.
Incredible farmer, incredible speaking. I have the answer. Bloomberg headline: Americans are retiring later, dying sooner, and sicker in between. U.S. life expectancy is declining. The 25-year trend line of increased longevity for Americans has ended. Here's the good news. You don't have to be a statistic. There is a solution. Virtually all degenerative disease is mineral deficiency. It matters not how many mineral supplements you take if the mineral is not being absorbed by your body. Incredible Farmer has a natural mineral release catalyst that will take your body's mineral levels to new heights. Take action for your health. Take action for your life. Call or text 602-762-2601, 602-762-2601, or charismaculture.com. That's CHARISMA culture.com.
The Del Walmsley Show, weekdays at 2 p.m.
As I've been watching the growth of the passive investors, there has become a core group that are almost like professional passive investors. They've got a system down that's just unbelievable. And I'm talking about a system that does massive diversification to protect their long-term wealth, to protect their life savings, to where they're diversifying across multiple lead investors.
Everything you need to know about finance and real estate. For more information, mypassiveincomesystem.com. mypassiveincomesystem.com.
Welcome back to Pain Management Arizona. I'm Bob Miller, licensed massage therapist, therapeutic massage, trigger point, and pain management specialist with New Serenity Massage at Sonora Life Solutions. Here with you every Friday on Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX. And I want to thank again my sponsor, Vape It Up Vape Shop, Arizona's premier vape shop and lounge, just off the southeast corner of Cave Creek and Greenway in Phoenix. Wide variety of high-quality juices and products, friendly, knowledgeable, experienced staff on Instagram and Facebook. They're at Vape It Up AZ. Like and share on Facebook for exclusive product deals. Website is vapeitupaz.com. Again, that's vapeitupaz.com. And we are here with Nicole Pida, equine massage therapist, as well as a human massage therapist.
Yes.
And well, when we went out, I had mentioned something about stretching, and somebody had mentioned to me the other day, it's about animals. If you've ever had a dog or a cat, what's the first thing they do when they wake up?
Oh, they stretch.
Yeah,
they stretch all over the place.
They stretch their front legs, they stretch their back legs, they stretch their back before they start doing cat and dog stuff.
Yep.
We're people. We should be stretching when we get up in the morning. As soon as you get up, stretch before you start doing people stuff. It makes your whole day go better and everything work.
Yep.
So so you work on horses. Tell me some about that.
So yeah, I just got the official certification in May.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And it was a 4-day class down in Tucson, and we worked on cattle roping horses. So these guys are massive.
I bet.
They are massive, muscular animals. And we just had hands-on basically 4 days straight, 8 to 9 hours each day. So we would get there about 7 o'clock in the morning. And we wouldn't stop until probably 6 at night. And yeah, it was just all hands-on.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. That's I always thought horses were interesting because of the muscle control they have, because they can't reach back and swat a fly on their back, so they have this ripply thing they do in their muscles.
Yeah.
It's like a vibration that just ripples through their muscles and shoo off the flies.
Yeah, that actually reminded me of something in class when we learned about how we still have the remnants of one. Remember in our chin, our chin and our neck, because humans, I guess we used to have it too under our skin, but as evolution took over, but we still do have some like around our chin and down our neck, probably not as intense as animals.
Yeah, exactly. So what would you say is the importance of horse massage? Why is it needed, or why does it benefit them?
Well, if you look at the anatomy of a horse, they are 1,000-pound plus animal, and they're essentially walking on fingers. So like they're probably about like their hooves up to maybe like their hock area is basically the equivalent of our finger to our wrist. And they have an interesting mechanism in their legs where they don't have to lay down for about 3 days straight. So that's why you see them sleeping, standing up. They're kind of, they have a leg cocked and relaxed. But obviously they do lay down once in a while, but they're able to stand up comfortably, 3 days straight.
Wow. Yeah. I don't think I could do that.
Yeah.
That would not be comfortable at all. What areas on the horse are most important to massage?
So I would say just like humans, I would say the upper traps, the glutes, the deltoids, and the neck as well. Basically just the really thick and dense muscles. And these are the ones that they're using constantly as well. So, they're walking, they're carrying all that weight.
Oh, yeah.
And if they're athletic horses, they're extending all those muscles at, very high rates. They're taking a lot of pressure. Jumpers will be jumping, and, that's 1,000 pounds jumping through the air and landing, and you can just see their muscles just contracting. And
how long does it take? I think that'd be more than just like an hour massage like you do on a person.
You can't do an hour. An hour is very comfortable because you just do a half hour on one side, half hour on the other side. But you can definitely extend it to hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if you have a very patient horse. Yeah. And you could always throw in stretching horses as well, which is what we learned in the class.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there are some dangers to and risks that come with that too.
Yeah. So it's best to work on a horse when they're tied up and they're in a calm place. So usually in their stable is the best area. But, still they don't understand what a massage is. So
True.
you can get some of them wanting to come back and nip at you. Maybe if you hit a sore spot, they'll lift up a leg to, threaten to kick you. So what we learned, what we learned is to keep one fist, like down by the bicep on the front and the back leg. So when they lift their leg up, that contraction of the muscle will kind of push you back.
Oh, okay.
So you kind of have,
warning.
and you have room to move out of the way.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. Well, okay. And you mentioned a little bit about the process for getting your certificate. That sounded like that was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
How often should horse owners get their horses massaged?
Well, just like humans, the ideal is once every 2 weeks. If there is an issue with a horse that has, maybe some problems going on with their neck when they're riding, or something in their leg, like they have a limp, you can do it maybe once a week. But I would say not going longer than 2 weeks if you want the problem to be successfully fixed.
Yeah, just like with people,
right?
If you have an issue you want to get worked out, come more frequently. Otherwise, come on a regular maintenance type of basis,
right?
Like a lot of my clients do.
Right.
Besides massage, are there any other therapeutic things that you can do to help your horse?
Yeah, there is chiropractic for horses. There are acupuncture for horses. There's stretching that you can do. And then there's also aromatherapy. Obviously, you want to get people who are certified in those, especially with aromatherapy, because since they're animals, their skin is a lot more sensitive than humans. And that's where you want to be really careful, because all of their senses are way above humans, and you can easily cause respiratory issues, cause rashes, make them irritated. So you just want to be really careful with aromatherapy.
Yeah, I would imagine so. I mean, even with people, you definitely got to, ask the right questions if people have allergies or anything like that. And, there are a lot of contraindications, like they always say, don't do aromatherapy on pregnant women.
Yes. Yeah.
And, I don't think there's a whole lot of evidence to prove that it's ever been an issue, but they take the precaution just in case. You don't want to be the first one to find out, hey, there is an issue. And,
right. Yeah. And you don't want to tell someone that owns like a really high quality racehorse that's winning all these titles and then do something to their horse.
Excuse me, you owe me $100 million. You broke my horse.
Right, exactly.
But yeah, we are going to take some questions. If anyone has any questions about equine massage or what Nikki does or what I do in the last part of the show, we're going to take some questions. You can call KNFX at 602-277-KFNX. That's 5369. If you just tuned in, you're listening to Pain Management Arizona. I'm Bob Miller, a pain management specialist and neuromuscular trigger point specialist. I work on humans. My guest is Nicole Paida. She also works on humans, but she also is certified to work on horses. So if anybody that owns horses or would like to ask questions or wants to know more about this, you can call the station, call in, and go to my website at painmanagementarizona.com. I'm going to put up all her contact information, her Facebook page, get some more information on that. And we're going to come back in just a few minutes when we're going to be discussing more about, some of the horses, some of the, interesting things she's had happen with the horses and people. And Also, check out my website, thepainmanagementarizona.com, for some free stuff. I've got stretching charts, some free ebooks, and call New Serenity Massage at Snore and Life Solutions at 623-974-3333 to book an appointment at my Peoria office or at the Goodyear office on Wednesdays. You can go to 1100knfx.com or go to allfixyou.com for more information. And I do only charge $50 per hour, and I give a $10 discount for new clients. For your first hour for a therapeutic massage is only $40, and you can't beat that anywhere in town, and the quality is even better than you'll find anywhere. And we'll be back.
I'llFixYou.com. Therapeutic massage with trigger point therapy. This is real lasting pain relief. Regular massage is great, feels good, great for the body. But trigger point therapy corrects the problem that's causing the pain at the source, even decades-old pain. Headaches, back pain, migraine, sciatic pain, and so much more. Safe, natural, and gentle, half the price of the big chains, only $50 per hour. Go to I'llFixYou.com.
Tweens have mastered the art of tuning out. Jen, there's a spider in the car. We're turning your room into a home gym. See? Nothing. But some messages need to get through, like making sure they're buckled up the whole ride, every time. Do whatever it takes to make your child listen. Jen, I friended your boyfriend.
Wait, what?
Buckle up, sweetie.
Never give up until they buckle up. Learn more at safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Hey everyone, this is Ken Beckrick, owner of Online Trading Academy Phoenix. One of my students recently told me that Online Trading Academy is the best kept secret in the Valley. Well, let me tell you, if you're a business owner, the last thing you want is for your business to be a secret in the community it serves, even if it is the best one. So I'm offering a series of complimentary workshops to get the word out. The workshop will benefit beginners who want to generate monthly income trading the financial markets. Additionally, it'll benefit those who have no interest in trading but want to manage their long-term retirement accounts. And if you're an experienced trader who's struggling to generate consistent profits, this workshop's for you too. Admission is free for those who call 8448-INCOME right now. That's 844-846-2663. When you attend, you'll also receive 5 of our most popular home study courses absolutely free. Call 8448-INCOME now. Seating is limited. Call 844-846-2663 today.
I'm Francis Battaglia, president of Independent Talk 1100 KFNX, and we're expanding our lineup of local talk shows. We're looking for individuals, business owners, and professionals to host their own radio talk show. This would be a new weekly show that either you pay for or help get sponsors to fund your show. You would pick the topics, select guests, and take calls from the listening audience. There is no experience necessary, and we provide training. Call me at 602-277-1100, extension 1463, 602-277-1100, extension 1463.
Hi, Solar Sandy here. Currently, you're buying expensive power from your power company, paying fees, taxes, and all kinds of charges for your electricity. I want you to save money on a bill you're already spending too much on, and it's going to keep going up. To get saving with solar, fill out my kilowatt worksheet, and then I come to your house to show you how many panels you need and how much PYOP, producing your own power, will save you. No more high electric bills. It's really quite simple. Now you produce your own power and pay less for it. Go to my website, AskSolarSandy.com. That's AskSolarSandy.com.
Hello and welcome back to Pain Management Arizona. I'm Bob Miller, licensed massage therapist, therapeutic massage, trigger point and pain management specialist with New Serenity Massage. Here with you every Friday at 9 p.m. on Independent Talk 1100 KFNX. I want to thank again Vape It Up Vape Shop, Arizona's premier vape shop and lounge, just off the southeast corner of Cave Creek and Greenway in Phoenix. Wide variety of high-quality juices and products, friendly, knowledgeable, experienced staff. Find them on Instagram and Facebook at Vape It Up AZ. Like and share on Facebook, and they'll give you some exclusive product deals. Go to their website at vapeitupaz.com. Again, that's vapeitupaz.com. And it is a really great shop. I actually personally go there myself. And I would not endorse something like that unless I was really there. And we are talking with Nicole Pida, licensed massage therapist and certified equine massage therapist. How you doing, Nicole?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Great. Is this your first time on the radio?
Yeah, it is actually.
Amazing.
Yeah, I know.
You're doing great. And,
Thank you.
So we've been talking about people, animals, and horses, the massage, able to actually fix pain issues on people and animals.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
So have you ever had a horse just take off on you, just run away from you?
No, but during the class, there was a horse that was actually being put away back into his stable, and he just got loose somehow, and he just took off running. And I mean, he was full speed, and we had horses out at the time, and we were stretching. So luckily, the horse that I was stretching with, he didn't really do anything. We just saw all of their ears perk up, and they all looked in one direction, and then we just see this just massive Mustang just going. And he was going full speed, and just all the ranch hands took off after him in their golf carts, and we had to calm one of the horses down because he was freaking out. But
oh no,
yeah, luckily none of the horses that I've worked on have tried to get away.
Yeah, that's a big mass of muscle. For if it decides it wants to do something, they're not going to stop it.
Yeah, they're going to do it.
Yeah, a good friend of mine, his wife is a horse trainer, and he was out there where she was working on the horses, and somebody fired up a tractor behind the horse, and the horse bolted, hit chest to chest with him. Ooh. And he went flying like 10 feet backwards. And then unfortunately, he threw his hands behind himself to catch himself and tore up some rotator cuff muscles. And he had to have surgery and stuff. But he wasn't real sure exactly what I did and how I did it until we were sitting in a Jack-in-the-Box.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's got T-Rex arms. At this point, he really can't move him at the shoulder. He's just moving him, from the elbow.
Yeah.
And I reached over and I said, "Where does it hurt?" And he goes, "Right through here." And so I grabbed a part of his arm and I just held on to it. And I said, and for maybe 15, 20 seconds, that was it. And then I let go, and he's like, "Oh wow, that does feel a little better." But then he went out and he got on his motorcycle and he just reached up to adjust the rearview mirror, and his arm didn't hurt anymore. And that was just sitting at a Jack-in-the-Box, just grabbing him. It was one trigger point, one knot got out of his muscle, and that made him a believer in what can be done very simply.
Oh yeah,
with the therapeutic massage.
Yeah, and I mean there are a lot of people that, speaking like for horses, they don't think that they need it, which it's not true, because you take an athlete, a human athlete. You see all the injuries that they have and all the troubles they have. And it's the same thing for a horse. It's the same thing for a racehorse, a jumper, a barrel racer. They're going through all that trauma as well. And I mean, it's the same for the therapists who also work on dogs and cats. It's just not in a, I don't think extreme level as a racehorse or a sport horse, but dogs and cats do get, injuries and trigger points as well.
I've had my sister's dog once was limping around, and my sister said the dog's been limping like that for a long time. And of course, it's an instinct with us.
Yes.
These days, when we, feel anything that has muscles, it's just our hand kind of almost like absorbs. We become one with the other person or animal because we're feeling the muscle.
Yep. Yeah.
Just another bizarre thing, funny story type thing is I was at my sister's house once, and her friend's granddaughter was over, a little 6-year-old girl, and family get together, and she came over and she sat on my lap. And so, of course, I'm feeling the muscles in her neck and shoulders. And this little 6-year-old girl had knots in her neck.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she's 6 years old. You're not supposed to have knots like an adult does. but it's because she used a tablet all the time.
Oh,
Look, I
okay.
mean, yeah, it's educational stuff she's doing, learning and stuff like that, but she's sitting there with it on the table with her head pointed down, staring at it. And I asked her, I said, do you get headaches? She goes, yeah, I get headaches a lot. I'm like, come on, you're a 6-year-old little girl.
Yeah.
So I had to, of course, I had to work on her neck a little bit, give her some relief. But
Yeah, when I worked at the like one of the chiropractors, I had a 7-year-old girl, and she was a gymnast, and she was getting a full body massage, and her grandma was there, so her grandma was chatting away, but I mean, she had knots like a full grown person, and she was only 7 years old, but it was just because she was doing gymnastics at like, at a competition level.
Yeah,
So
I can see. Yeah, it's really amazing. It's really scary, and that's why I always emphasize stretching with people, because I mean, stretching will not get rid of the knots.
No,
but it will make it a lot less likely you're going to get them and as severe.
Yeah.
Because the knots in the muscle really never go away on their own.
No, they don't.
I've had people that could identify exactly when their problem started, the pain started. Had one lady said she did it when she was a waitress carrying a heavy tray. She had been a waitress for 30 years. Another guy said he slipped on the stairs at the mill carrying a sack of grain, has had back pain ever since. He hasn't worked in the mill for 40 years.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and the knots can be taken out really easy.
Yeah. I've actually found, because we, at my workplace, we do stretching as well. And I found that if I do trigger point work before I actually stretch them, it works a lot better. And that's because you're getting those knots out where it's holding that muscle and not allowing it to stretch. You're releasing that. You're able to stretch that muscle right away.
Yeah, and also when you get the knots in the muscle, it's stopping blood flow. So that part of the muscle has no nutrients, no oxygen for an extended period of time.
Right.
But that's one thing that just really amazes me, that the muscle just springs right back into good health. I mean, as soon as you release it, and it's not like when I'm doing the trigger point, I'm not squeezing the old dead blood out of it.
Right.
I'm just putting enough pressure to where it has to release it out the capillaries like it was supposed to years ago.
Yeah.
Many years ago. And, but it's get a hold of my office. Call 623-974-3333 to book an appointment. My office is in the Sonoran Life Solution Counseling office is there. And I can get you an appointment, only $50 an hour, $10 off your first visit. And go to my website, painmanagementarizona.com. And I have a lot more information there, plus the link to go to my main site to get the free stretching charts, free ebooks, all sorts of really good, useful information. And if you have any more questions about equine massage, you can send them to me through my website there, and I can get them forwarded over to Nikki. Maybe she could
you just answer them.
Yeah, answer them and forward it back to you. And next week, we're going to be coming back and talking more about the trigger point therapy, therapeutic massage, and a couple things to remember. Stay hydrated. Drink at least half your body weight in ounces per day, more if you're active and out in the heat. Stretch before activities. Pay attention to how you're using your body. If you have chronic pain and we're told you have to live with it, you probably don't. So visit my website again, Pain Management Arizona, for free stuff. Call New Serenity Massage at Sonoran Life Solutions at 623-974-3333 to book an appointment at my Peoria or Goodyear office. I want to thank Nicole Pida again for being on the show. It was fantastic having you. Great seeing you again. We're going to have to do this more often.
Oh, yeah.
I want to thank Justin, the board operator, for making this whole thing possible. Without him, I would really be in bad shape.
And I'd like to thank Cynthia for sitting here.
wait for the camera, all the people watching us. And and you can check out my Facebook page too. It's Pain Management Arizona on Facebook. PainManagementArizona.com website. Pain Management Arizona, everything on earth. It's me. Have a great night. We'll see you next week.
Have a good night.
The information and opinions you hear on this radio show are those of the host, guests, and callers, and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of KFNX, its affiliates, management, or advertisers.
I'llFixYou.com. Therapeutic massage with trigger point therapy. This is real lasting pain relief. Regular massage is great, feels good, great for the body. But trigger point therapy corrects the problem that's causing the pain at the source, even decades-old pain. Headaches, back pain, migraine, sciatic pain, and so much more. Safe, natural, and gentle, half the price of the big chains, only $50 per hour.